It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready!
And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2nd and 2. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
At the 37-yard line.
Okay,
Line of
quick.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back, go street. Cougar 19.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
19 tight. 19, 6. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Ready, break. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready,
They'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good. For a first down.
60 Maverick, 60.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And down he'll go at the 25.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
First and 10 at the
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
That's another.
Warriors 17.
First and goal.
Now Daniels.
At the 9-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And it's caught. Touchdown.
He threw it way back across the body.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Alexander on the return. He'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of heal.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And he's going to use his legs here. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
I just had a touchdown and this nigga missed it.
But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Yeah.
Work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
I need a minute.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
When losing.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19
Second.
tight. Check. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can.
Short.
4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Get it. Ready, ready.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Home team 14. Visitors 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on, come on.
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right
He's
now.
upstairs.
Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Bella, you in your room?
He's already put it on
What?
the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit, and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here we go. Deputy Lions, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will
You niggas
continue.
throwing the weirdest fucking passes in
Out after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number, and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
Come on.
The 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And that is incomplete, nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
I just don't like how they don't block on the motherfucking screenplays, you
The
know.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The option play.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop
They can take some of these
something,
in.
I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in
If you would have
particular
picked up, that
you've
would have
seen
been a
from them
different
or on
story.
film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws
More
there.
than taking the pitches to the running back.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt.
No risk coming down.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
70, Hawk 70.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Miles Murphy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
Oh my God, we can't take a picture save our lives.
Second left to go.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And it must be nice to have all the time in the world.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Who's done that, Colin? X Factor.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Connecting over.
That's a fumble, bro. The nigga diving in midair.
Inside the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
19, come on.
A run up the middle with Irving. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another first down.
Get it.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 11-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Second and 6. And he's got it. Touchdown. Sky Moore. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
I just hit him. I just hit him up. Sorry.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
2nd and 5. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What is that?
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
That is caught. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Number 1, Quentin Johnston. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Damn, where the fucking pass interference, though? Damn.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
60 by 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
We've seen him escape
similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 by 60.
To throw is Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
Make sure she go downstairs.
And it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Ready? Hurt. Check, Panther. Let go.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now
What?
Daniel's going to keep it.
How the fuck he don't sack this nigga?
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. 20, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Hook the ball loose. Fuck.
Give him 18 on the play.
It's a gain of 18.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Come on, come on.
To the air goes Daniels.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
I thought I had the pitch, bro.
Together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They come up short here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
He'll try and do this himself. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time.
Bella, hurry up and get out.
Now they face a 4th down.
Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way has made him get off the spot. Receive.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Can you get me some?
Now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a
This nigga is a quitter.
Poses.
Yeah.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty
I'm still waiting for him to answer Buckets because I'm in a chat with him. Somebody just tagged him. Somebody just tagged him. So hopefully he sees it.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Like I'm on TV, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy. Shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. Just holding out a loud shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She's on the I got this me. She trying to show me something. I got flows for days.
I hate when niggas play. Just play the shit out so I can get my shit, bro.
We ain't spike going crazy into the sun.
I had 6 upgrades in the showdown to finish our game. Yeah, I had 6 with one play. I would have been 6 and 4 right there. Alright, so I got bye week and I got LSU. So yeah, I think I got bye week in both leagues, man. Now my quarterback not throwing ducks because they allow me to change my throw motion from going. He threw it away. He threw it away. What, throwing the ball away? Barmo was chasing behind him. He threw it away. So what is it, 3rd and 10 on yours? That's probably right. On the 2nd 10 and 9. Yeah, I don't know what he was looking at. He could have pumped it that, kept that range. Everybody ran over there. I ain't gonna lie. I would have sent somebody deep, throw that bitch deep one time. My receiver looking back to your BD not. We're gonna put a field goal. Oh. Yeah, I can't see if they passed the 50 anymore. Yeah, Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Shit wrapped.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
Cardinals out of the bottom on there.
That's maybe how you know that.
All right, Cardinals. We find out. Yeah, Stafford gonna win the Super Bowl again. I'll be back for thoughts.
check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucinations. I used to keep. It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
Yeah, my dog Mike Vick Stenham. Not my dog.
Everyone's a little scared of what's next.
Not my dog Mike Vick Stenham. If he missed the field goal, it's gonna be insane. Come on, shut up. He missed it again. Why is the ball coming out like that, though? That's the second time it came out like that. I'm looking right now. I didn't see it. Oh, that's why. So I wondered that he took. I want to know if he took it the first time too. That it would have mattered. 3 points come back and bite you in the ass. That's what you get. When the weather was clear. The rest of me had nowhere to go. They're showing it right now. But they didn't take their three. Dumbass. Alright, let me go ahead and advance the week. There's nobody ain't playing no games. No, Buckets and Raiders about to play.